Hi everyone, this is Annie from Eagle Eyes again, and today I will get straight into it and talk about how I catch myself so many times when I am discussing things, doing the things that I talk about in the videos of mental strength and strengthening yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and also not following the lower brain, but going with the higher brain. And I find myself catching myself going into the react and not respond. And I feel like I'm being a hypocrite sometimes when I find myself, I catch myself going to that react and not respond, and not responding with wisdom, and getting trapped and caught in some of my old behavior and responses. And I want to make this confession to all of my viewers because I want you to know that I am going through the transformation and transition. If any of you out there are going through any sort of changes for the new year or transformation, or whatever it is that you're going through, or whatever changes that you're trying to make in your life, or whatever your struggle is, and I want you to know that everything that I discuss on my videos and in my channel, I mean everything, every word I say, I mean it. But I also want you to know that I am a human being just like anyone else, just a regular, average Joe like anyone else out there. And whatever it is I talk about are my intentions and my intention for transformation and increasing my mental, emotional, spiritual, intellectual strength, so I suffer less. And because, as the Guru said, Maharishi Mahesh, he said that we suffer because of our weaknesses, and that is very true. When you have mental, emotional, spiritual, intellectual weaknesses, then you suffer the consequences of not knowing how to respond instead of reacting, not using wisdom, not using intelligence, and not using prudence, and also being slow to anger and quick to listen. I would say almost everybody has this problem is of slow to anger and quick to listen. We have two eyes, two ears, and one mouth for a reason, I believe, is that we are supposed to observe more and listen more and speak less. And so I wanted to confess to you and share with you and let you know that whatever your struggles are, whatever it is you are in the process of doing or growing or achieving, whatever goals or dreams you have, whatever your intentions are of making progress, whether it's internal or external, or whatever short-term or long-term goals you have, I am with you and I'm here, and I'm also dealing with my own struggles, and it's difficult for me as well, internally as well as externally. And I catch myself when I see myself going through similar patterns of behavior and responses and thinking, and I'm glad that I catch myself, and because I'm more conscious and because I'm more aware, I can say, okay, I caught myself. You have been caught. And so you need to readjust and reassess and, you know, meditate again, and basically going through the process of cleansing your mind, cleansing your spirit, reassessing yourself and your thoughts and where you are mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, intellectually. And it's a daily process, and it's kind of like a maintenance where you assess yourself, where you are, where you're going, how much have you grown, and how much of the same behaviors or reactions and responses and thinking that you continue to have. And so it's a daily struggle to make changes and to work towards being your best and your better self, or achieving whatever it is that you're looking to achieve in your life. And so, but what is most important is acknowledging that you are conscious and that you're aware that you're making mistakes, and it's okay because you're human, and none of us are perfect. Only God and Jesus was perfect. So, um, as long as you are human in your flesh and blood, you will make mistakes. But I think the point is that as long as you are living as a human being and you have weaknesses, is it is only fruitful and beneficial to you that you're conscious and aware of your actions and your behavior, any progress you're making or not, because it's only going to be beneficial to you to realize your strengths and weaknesses and see where you need improvements and see where you are, basically continuing the same behavior and just staying awake and staying conscious and staying aware. And as long as you stay conscious and awake and aware, and you know that, okay, well, um, I'm not really perfectly getting this right, but I'm going to stay conscious and aware, and I'm going to make an effort. And while you are an imperfect human being, making the conscious, aware effort is only going to be beneficial to you. It's only going to help you and anyone else that is in your life and you're affected by you and you're affected by. So my message to you today is that I have caught myself many times repeating behaviors that I really don't like, old behaviors and old patterns. And I say, okay, well, I'm going to make a conscious effort. Like, I realized just looking in the mirror the other day that my hips are trying to go in a direction that I don't want it to go. And my father is basically a slim a slim body. My mother is more of a stocky body. I don't think my mother was ever skinny, but she's not fat or heavy. But I realized that my body, my hips are trying to go in that way of the direction of my mother, and I'm not fat or thick or heavy, but it's also about being conscious and aware. And they say that, women just sort of give up after a certain age in their life, but being conscious and being aware also helps you to stay healthy and to stay well and to make sure that you're not letting your genetics just take control in a negative way. That is, if you have genetics in your family that is bad for you, you can have some control over that. And so I decided that consciously that I wasn't going to just let my hips go wherever they want and just become my mother's body and just not have any control of my body and of my life and what I'm doing. And so just to stay conscious and to stay aware. And I caught myself many times and I say, okay, well, it's time to change this behavior. It's time to change a little bit of my behavior, maybe a little bit of what I'm eating, and know that I'm not always going to get it perfectly right. None of us ever will. But as long as you stay conscious, you stay aware, and you catch yourself, be the absorber of yourself, of your physical self. Be the absorber of your thinking, of your reactions, of your thoughts, of your body, of your health, of your well-being. Be the observer and see what you are doing in your thoughts and your actions, and know that it doesn't have to go in a direction that you don't want it to go. And although it is a constant struggle every single day, that you will make the conscious effort and know that you can do better. And like I said, for the new year, it's not about New Year's resolution, but it's about a transformation within. And that is almost a lifetime process. But as long as you're making some progress and there's some sort of consciousness and awareness, and you're making a conscious effort, you and everyone else in your life will be better off for it. So it's only beneficial to you. And for the new year, I don't know if you have a New Year's resolution or whatever your goals or aspirations are, whatever changes you want to make, just make sure that you are aware of yourself and be the observer. I keep getting this tongue tied. Be the observer of yourself, of your thoughts, your actions, your body, your mind, your spirit, and aspire to be your best and your better self. And that's my message to you today. So I'm confessing to you that I've caught myself in similar situations and thoughts and actions and behaviors that I am trying to change and I really don't like in myself. And I am guilty as charged. But I want to share with all of my viewers that I am just a regular person. And as I'm learning and as I'm growing and as I'm strengthening, I am sharing with you my knowledge, my experience, the wisdom, anything that I'm learning, my experiences and my knowledge. And as I learn and as I grow, excuse me, as I'm learning and growing, I would like to know that you, as my viewers, are also learning and growing with me, or taking some information or getting something valuable from any of my videos. So that's my message to you today. Stay strong, stay aware and conscious, and help yourself in any way. And every day it's a struggle to become your best and better self. If this message and this video was at all helpful to you, I hope that you would support my channel. It is a channel of a mission and of value and of a purpose to help all of my viewers as well as I am helping myself, as we are all in this together. So we can all help each other, and I can help myself and help you, and we can all grow together as individuals. That I am just an average regular person just like you, but sharing and learning with you. As I learn, as I grow, I share with you. I thank you for listening and tuning into my channel. If this message was at all helpful, enlightening, or in any way positively contributing to you in your life, I hope that you would like and subscribe and comment to help a very valuable and what I believe an important channel that is on a mission to help others while I am also helping myself in this journey of this life here in the physical world. I thank you. This is Annie from Eagle Eyes. Until next time.